Dude, everything's all sad. Fucking Tekken Zaibatsu's no more. Sure, you can survive. Really surprised about that. Geralt got stabbed twice. This is the 4th time for me seeing he got stabbed.
So this is where your father lived. Are you still crying?
Dude, stop making fun of me.
If turning back the hands of time was not enough to save his life, you must accept what came to pass was fate.
Fucking rough. Our enemies will pay.
Agreed. We cannot let the wicked ones run free.
That's fucking right.
Oh, your father said to look for something here. He must have been referring to whatever is behind that bookcase there.
It's a ring. Oh, I mean, I wonder what it could be.
Your father's diary. Huh. His handwriting is prettier than his face would suggest. Well, well. These entries here are from before your birth. He seems to have been writing this for quite some time. Read that part there. Horsebow Moon, year 1159.
Day 20 of the Horsebow Moon. All is cloudy. I can't believe she's dead.
Oh no, Mom.
Lady Rhea said she died during childbirth. But is that the truth? And still, the child she traded her life for doesn't make a sound. Didn't even cry at birth. Day 25 of the Horsebow Moon. It's raining. The baby doesn't laugh or cry. Not ever. Lady Rhea says not to worry about a baby that doesn't cry. It isn't natural.
Yeah.
I had a doctor examine the child in secret. He said the pulse is normal, but there's no heartbeat. No heartbeat.
That's crazy.
Day 2 of the Wyvern Moon. Sunny. I feel I must take the child and leave. But the church is always watching us. I don't know what Lady Rhea has planned. I used to think the world of Lady Rhea. Now I'm terrified of her.
Oh shit.
Day 8 of the Wyvern Moon. More rain. I used the fire that broke out last night to fake the child's death. Lady Rhea is in a state over the news, but I can't change what I've done. I've got to take the child and leave.
Well now, that baby must be you. That means... Someone is approaching us.
Ah, here you are.
Fucking Eloise.
To think that that Geralt would meet his end like that. I hope you know that you were the most important thing in the world to him.
I was? What the hell? I said...
He wasn't the most emotional guy. I'm sure expressing his affection wouldn't have come naturally to him. After what's happened, it's up to me now. I, Alois, swear to protect you in the captain's stead. Sorry. This isn't the time for my blathering. Lady Rhea is looking for you. I came to tell you that. I'll take my leave now.
This book is filled with secrets yet unknown. We must return another time to read the rest. Oh, but I have at least figured one thing out. I know now why our fates are intertwined.
Why? Why can't I change the future?
Professor, I have been waiting for you. I am filled with grief at the loss of our most celebrated knight. Gerald was an ally of many years, and also a dear friend. He fell in love with one of the nuns here at Garreg-Mach. Their love produced a child, whom she died giving birth to.
Okay.
It was her decision. She weighed her own life against that of her child's and, in the end, implored me to save the child. Your father never truly accepted that decision. He took the child, took you, and disappeared without warning.
But I died. Now, who's my mother?
Your mother. She was my...
Sorry for the interruption, Lady.
God damn it, always.
There's something you must hear immediately. A report from the knights patrolling the area.
Very well. Professor, you are dismissed for the day. Please rest and focus only on mending your heart. Understood?
How dare you? Big sad.
Part 1. White Clouds. Guardian Moon. Where the goddess dwells. Long ago, the guardian Seros made an appearance during this moon. She had been summoned by the goddess, whose soul was suffering as the flames of war raged across Fodlan. Some believe that high in the sky above Seros, the Immaculate One's mighty wings are what powered the strong winds carrying the Guardian and her forces into battle.
This drunk ass priest. Weird drunk Jesus too. Okay.
You're here again. Professor, you've been crying. So, even you cry sometimes. Oh, I suppose that was thoughtless of me to say. My teacher, you're so blinded by grief that you can't see what's going on right in front of you. Are you waiting for time to heal your wounds? Or have you curled up in a corner and lost the will to carry on?
Boom.
It's not like you to speak to me like that. You know I'd never ask you a question without purpose. Only you can truly understand your own sadness. Others can sympathize, or even empathize, but all anyone else can offer are the tears of an outsider looking in. So I have no intention of crying for you, or of standing still with you. All I can do is promise to reach out my hand when the time comes for me to move forward.
Yeah, what the fuck?
The mysterious organization that was carrying out experiments in Remire Village and the chapel, they're up to something near Garreg-Mach. The Archbishop has sent the Knights to undertake a large-scale investigation. No information has surfaced yet, but our enemies will soon be discovered. When they are, will you lead us into battle? Or will you just sit here, with no thought for the future that is fast approaching?
Your fucking friend stabbed my dad.
There is a choice to be made. I hope you make the right one.
My. She really is quite arrogant. She spoke her mind without an ounce of reservation. But she is right. The time has come to stand again. You know already what your answer is.
How dare her.
Oh, thank you. You saved me.
If you were to die, then the mystery of our bodies would be revealed.
No.
Preventing that was my only aim. I'm afraid you must remain, Kronya. There is something I need you to do.
Oh, of course. I am always happy to cooperate with Solon. Leave it to me.
How annoying.
Flame Emperor, is she offending you? Unfortunately, we cannot take our eyes off her, so there is nothing to be done. You are our greatest creation. We use the defiled beast's blood as the fuel to your flame, that you may burn even the gods. Now is the time to cleanse Fodlan with that power and bring forth our salvation.
There will be no salvation for you and your kind.
Oh shit.
Those responsible for such gruesome deeds in Dusker and Enmar.
All so that you may acquire the strength you need. All for a purpose.
What the fuck? Ingrid's birthday? Alright, let's go. Tea time. Mint.
Thank you for inviting me. What a nice aroma. I really enjoy this tea.
Damn.
Thank you. How relaxing. Yes.
Thanks for everything.
Wow.
Excuse me.
Yes.
No. You seem well.
Yes. Yes. How
Passion,
relaxing.
monastery mysteries, favorite sweets.
Wow. When did you start sword training? I was 5 when I began.
Chat.
Wow.
Damn, she blush. Being perverse.
Yes. Professor! What? Is there something on my face?
Hell.
Thank you for the treat. I had such a great time.
Alright, let's fucking get on with the day. Oh, there's gonna be some whatevers. 1% battled? Who the fuck battled? Leone. You fucking kidding.
Are you enjoying this lovely day, Dorte? Everyone seems to be in such good spirits.
Marianne, do you have a moment?
Oh, Ferdinand. What do you need?
I have been thinking about what you said.
I didn't mean to upset you. You should just ignore me and...
You misunderstand. It is not that you upset me. Honestly, you mystify me. You are a noble, and yet you do not wish to be one. Is that not so? I did not expect to hear that from the daughter of Margrave Edmund.
But I'm not actually his daughter. He's a distant relative. We share very little of the same blood.
But still, you come from a noble lineage, do you not?
Oh, no.
I'm just a minor noble from the countryside.
Minor though it may be, you were born into a noble family, which means you are a noble too. We did not choose to become nobles. We were born into the nobility.
I understand, but that's why I said I don't care to be responsible. I had no say in the matter.
No say.
Marianne,
My parents and I have suffered because of this bloodline and crest. Even so, I am prepared to do what I must, as the daughter of a noble family.
Here you go.
But to be told that's still not enough, I just...
I see. I will not pretend to understand, but you should try to calm down a bit. Certainly, things did not turn out the way you had hoped, but the conditions are such that...
The conditions? Those will never change. There's nothing to do but give up. Please just leave. Ignore me.
Oh, fuck.
There will be no convincing you. Very well. I will go.
Oh, Goddess. Why did you curse me with such suffering?
Damn, sorry. That's it. Let's go with the swords. Time to explore. You're taking the glasses off. Yeah, I'm rocking that one. Evening wear.
If you must weep, then weep. I shall be here for you. Well, it would be ridiculous to not feel anything after something like that. Go on and let it out. I am here.
Oh, what, I cry? Owl feather. On snail. Damn, they all know. There's no classmates in mine. Where the fuck are all my classmates?
Hello there. Professor.
Damn, we're falling off. What do you guys tell me to do?
It is a shame what happened to Gerald. I am sorry. There are no words. Leave some flowers on his grave for me.
Why do I gotta do it?
Hello there.
You know he's gonna be fucking hurt.
Captain Gerald's gone. He's gone. And we'd only just reunited. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sure this is even harder on you. But I just can't... I can't believe...
Maybe I could sucker her into wanting to be my friend. Look at this dog, dude. Chonkin. I don't think I've ever met a dog who has ever ate fish. What? Apologizing.
I'm so sorry. I never quite know what to say at times like these. Just don't push yourself too hard too soon. It's okay to allow yourself to be sad right now. Losing someone dear to you. Well, each loss is unique, but it's a feeling I know very well. That said, Professor,
What the fuck are you gonna say?
Oh no.
Professor, thank you for all you have done for us. Nothing to report today.
Fuck her. I don't trust you.
What?
Damn, she's not there.
Hello.
The other night, I had the honor of sharing a drink with Gerald.
Holy drank up.
He was pretty tactless, honestly. He could be blunt at times, but he always looked like such a proud, happy father whenever he spoke of you.
I'm so glad you're okay, Professor. I was so worried. Oh, Professor, you must be starving. Mercy and I made some sweets for you. We were thinking that if you were to eat something sweet, it might help you feel better. Baking sweets is my specialty. I'm sure they'll do the trick. Professor, please lend us your ears. Ferdinand is saying impossible things.
I do not see what is impossible about it.
Same here.
All I said was that if you want to go back to Brigid, you probably can. You are the Empire's guest, so to speak. They cannot afford for something bad to happen to you. There would be a diplomatic incident. Someone close to us has turned up dead. So one could argue that you are not safe here anymore.
You were already told. I am learning here, from the Academy. What are you thinking, Professor?
You're gonna have to leave if you do not wish.
I am not returning to home until I have grabbed my goal. I will not be listening to the words of Ferdinand.
No, look, I did not mean to pressure you. Apologies for the misunderstanding.
Professor, I'm so happy to see you. You're finally returning to your old self. To see the light in your eyes again is a gift. It inspires me to carry on as well. As you know, the Knights are searching furiously for any trace of the enemies who escaped. I'll inform you immediately if I learn anything relevant.
Well, time to give. Time to talk to Leone. Damn, really?
I heard Gerald passed away. My deepest condolences. I knew him long before I ever even met you. He was always so much fun to be around. It's such a loss. Professor. Hey, Professor. Got a minute? Look, I'm sorry I snapped at you. I didn't mean to lose my temper. I was rude to you. I should have known better. Huh, I thought you might say that. In that way, you're just like Captain Gerald. You accept other people. You don't let petty details get under your skin.
Yeah, how would you know, Father?
Well, when I was a kid, I kind of latched onto him. I've been calling myself his apprentice ever since. He spent some time in the village I grew up in. Actually, you weren't with him back then. Why not?
I don't know.
Huh. Maybe he left you with a relative or something. Anyway, back then, Gerald's job was to deal with poachers. Well, they were bandits, but we called them poachers. Nobody in the village could stand up to them. But your dad, he took them on like it was nothing. I was so impressed. All I could think was how amazing mercenaries were. I'd lived in that tiny village my whole life, so to me, Captain Gerald was nothing short of a legend. So I went right up to him and I told him I was going to be his apprentice. He didn't stick around long after that, but he did teach me a lot while he was with us. Tactics, strategy, training routines, it was all so new and exciting. So after he left, I kept at it, kept training, just like he taught me.
Yeah.
Me too. I always planned to meet him again once I became a top-tier mercenary.
but I'm just glad I got to see him, to thank him properly and all. I've spent my whole life working to become a great mercenary like your father. There were so many times when I wanted to ask his advice, but I couldn't. I just had to make do. That's how I've made it this far. Just hard work, all on my own.
Nice.
But then you come along. And it's like you don't appreciate Captain Gerald at all, or how lucky you were to have him around your whole life. No, it still really bothers me. You might be his kid, but I'm still his best apprentice. Got it?
Got it. We got it, girl. Noseless puppet. Is there anything around here?
Professor!
Pegasus, something.
Do you have time for a request?
Yeah, so.
I trained with Gerald just the other day. Why? Why did he have to go and die? It's too awful. He didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
Professor, I'm sure you will pull through this because you're so strong, Professor. Best to stay calm during such tumultuous and upsetting times. You don't know the nature of our enemies. If we underestimate them, anything could happen.
You should be careful.
Yes, I agree. I don't want to lose you too, Professor.
Aww.
I've sung lyrics lamenting death many times on stage, but when something like this happens in real life, I'm lost. I don't know what to say, but I do know this much. Sir Gerald must have been very proud to have you as his child.
Damn.
I haven't lost a parent yet, so I can't even begin to understand how you must be feeling. But even while you're standing still, the world keeps on moving. I always find that oddly comforting.
Damn.
There is no one here who has not heard tales of Gerald's valor. We have suffered a most dear loss. I do not know what the enemy's aim was, but I do know this. After what they have done, we cannot suffer them to live. If there is anything I can do to ensure that justice is brought swiftly, you need only give the word.
Dear Goddess. I'll say a prayer for Gerald's soul. There's not much else I can do.
I appreciate that.
Professor, it seems like you're holding up okay, but I'm worried about Leonie. She really loved Gerald. I hope she can bounce back.
Same here.
Professor? Dark expressions don't suit you, Professor. But well, I'm glad to see you out in the world again. It seems this month will be a quiet one around here. There aren't many knights around to liven things up.
Most of the knights are gone, seeking out the enemy.
Isn't that a bit much? I agree it's important, but is it a good idea to neglect the safety of the monastery?
What do you think, Professor? I agree. We can send some knights after our enemies, but so many? It makes the church seem reckless.
Professor? Do you think we'll still be able to graduate?
Why not?
If dangerous things keep happening around here, who even knows? I'm worried. I hope that all the students and professors will be there to celebrate at the graduation ceremony.
Same here.
Hey.
This is the ultimate fishiest thing. No one from the Red Black Eagles are here.
Maybe. When I heard that Monica was with the enemy, I was surprised by how unsurprised I was. Something was just off about her. It's hard to explain. That said, whenever she had free time, she was always hanging around with Edelgard. I wonder if Edelgard is also... Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm just being paranoid. Please ignore me.
No, you might be right. You might be right. Who the fuck is this? Yori. Oh shit. She left her room.
Professor, I brought some flowers for Gerald. It's the least I can do. Sometimes I feel like all I do is run away. Anyway, I'll go lay them out.
Would you look at that?
Interesting. I slipped quietly into the vault and rummaged about, looking for anything we might find useful. There is a group of people who want to kill us, after all. What? This is no time for asking permission. I learned long ago that one can ask permission or forgiveness. It is rarely useful to request the former.
Damn.
Still, it appears the knights have already taken everything useful. There were crest-related objects I thought might be worth studying, so... There you go again with that stern look. Of course I'll put them back when I'm done, assuming they bear no additional use.
Dude, it's always better to ask for forgiveness and permission. He's right.
Really?
Well...
I'm getting real tired. I think I'm gonna nap before this Tekken thing. My head hurts.
Need something?
I really
See
don't
you
have any
again soon.
renown, really?
Professor. Oh, Goddess, hear my prayer. Please receive this beloved person. When the cold rain washes the body, when the bird and wolf announce the dawn, receive them into your blue blood. Receive them into a twinkling star. That's a morning scripture from the Church of Saros. Lady Rhea taught it to me. I pray that Geralt is happy
The phone's
in the next
blowing
world.
up.
Excuse me. Not just Tomas, but Monica, too. We can't be sure who to trust anymore, can we? Who are these people, really? What do they want?
You're asking the wrong amigo. Okay. This is Hanneman. They need sincerity. Lawrence would be a good source. She's right. Damn, this Ferdinand. They say I should joke around them more often. Fucking Felix, huh? Fucking Felix. Ignorance.
I'm scared. I feel that I don't understand the world. How could something like that happen to Geralt? He was so strong. You're inspiring, Professor. I'll do my best.
Monica von Ox. There is nothing suspicious in her past that would suggest this change of character.
Really?
Her transformation must have something to do with her disappearance last year. Sadly, that is the extent of my knowledge. I wonder who kidnapped her, and why.
That's what I want to know too, dude.
First Tomas, and now Monica. I am so sorry. The failing was clearly our own. We didn't notice the enemy's invasion, and now Geralt. I apologize. There is nothing I can say to atone for our sins. Professor, please do not let your guard down even among the people of the monastery. There is no way to know where another enemy may be hiding.
Okay.
Hey there.
What's up, Vic? I'm gonna do the talkies and then Project Justice, dude. Project Justice was sick. I was watching some of the casuals earlier. Fucking Flame.
You have lost your father.
Did you get Nullbear?
Now more than ever, do I understand how very lucky I am that you were able to save me. Professor, I deeply appreciate what you have done.
You should pick that up.
Thank you. If there is anything at all I can do in return, please tell me, okay?
Alright, Flame. Ooh. Look at this guy being all suspicious. Dragonoff, huh?
I've never been much for condolences. How about a little logic instead? The knights have spread out around Garreg Mach in search of Geralt's murderers. Thus, the monastery's fighting strength is, for the moment at least, depleted. Perhaps that was the enemy's real objective. We should be prepared for further confrontation.
Damn, what a creeper. But I said he's my boy.
Well...
Hanneman.
You've lost someone very dear to you. I'm so... You have my sympathy. Manuela and I can take on some of your workload this month. We can't do all the teaching, but at least we can lighten the load for you. I've always seen strength in your eyes. I know you'll recover. You're a very strong person.
Right. I have something rather uncomfortable to discuss. It's about the weapon that killed Geralt. Will you listen?
I'll listen.
It was a dagger, but I know enough to know it wasn't an ordinary dagger.
Oh, really?
It wasn't made of iron or steel because, well, because whatever it was, the wound it left wasn't normal. Who could make a blade like that, do you figure?
The Dark Knight. Anything in here? Nope. Whoa.
Oh, is something hiding just behind that book?
I knew it.
That ring! I have seen it before. Ah, I know. Geralt showed that ring to you beside a grave. Do you recall? He said he wished for you to have that ring one day. That means it's yours.
You want to give it to my baby cakes.
He also said that you should gift that ring to someone special.
Oh, that was really awkward that you just showed up out of nowhere.
He also said that you should gift that.
More?
I wonder who they were.
That's it. That's what I had to extra talk to.
Blast. Those Abyssian idiots. All they ever do is cause trouble. We'd best purge the entire underbelly of Garreg Mach.
Oh, shit.
Excuse me, Professor. How are you holding up? I know how heavily grief weighs upon one's heart. I lost my mother some time ago. It was... Forgive me my moment of weakness. Even all these years later, I cannot recall that time without feeling the pain, as if it were brand new. Just know that I am praying for your mind and your heart to find peace.
Well, thank you, Church. Lots of paperwork.
First Tomas, and now Monica. I do have a theory, though I admit it is nothing more than speculation. Both Tomas and Monica have each gone missing at one time or another. It was reported that when Monica returned from her disappearance, she began to act like a completely different person. As if, perhaps, the real Monica had been killed and replaced by an imposter. Thinking of it like that, it is possible that this Solon had been impersonating Tomas for some time. How they managed such a convincing change of appearance, though, I still do not understand.
Same here. Now it's time to go over here. Oh, the boys are fighting. Animal bone dice. Excuse me.
Professor, I'm so sorry about what happened to Gerald.
Hell yeah.
No, of course my sorrow is nothing compared to yours. The Knights are even now searching for our enemy's whereabouts. They are to report back the moment they find something. If you desire revenge, Professor, you can count me in.
I do want revenge.
Professor?
I'm not even close to being strong enough. I mean, Gerald was so much stronger than me, but even that's enough. I can't dwell on the past. There's no way to know what my future holds, but I do know one thing. Whatever happens, I have to make my own way in this world. I have to keep pushing so I can grow even stronger.
You gotta keep yourself active during tough times, Professor. Even if it seems
I
impossible.
feel bad for him.
That's how I got through it when I lost my parents.
Yeah.
If you need help with anything, just come and see me. Eating and training are my specialties.
What a cool guy. So all the lights are gone. Let's see if I have all this. Fifth horseshoe. Puppet. Magic. The cloak. Lovely comb. So I need the Dusty Book of Fables, Furry Scarf, Bag of Seeds, What's amiibo, gazebo, secure it.
Hi.
Damn, fucking hidden. Let's see something. Have that. There's the goddess. Dusty Book of Fables. Dusty. I have the Eastern Forest one. And Mole Bone Dice. Cool. So I need the Dusty Book of Fables and the Bags of Seeds. What is it? Where the fuck are they? My head hurts. They're both in the cathedral. Right there. Would I not see this even though? I think I got everything. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna stream later. Give me like an hour. I just have a fucking crazy ass headache. And I wanna just eat and take a quick nap. And I'm gonna go watch some Tekken. But I'll be back. I wanna stream more. Either more of this. This came out today. Maybe I'll do some of that, but right now I really just want to take a quick nap. And yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Love you. See you in a bit.